The year is 2025. We're living through the fallout of a colossal strategic blunder, the war in Ukraine. This isn't just a regional conflict, it's a gaping wound, bleeding money, resources and lives. Economies are reeling, alliances are strained, and for what? Certainly not for the Ukrainian people caught in a horrifying crossfire. Some say this situation has only strengthened China's hand. The Biden administration, with its promises of unwavering support for Ukraine, might have bitten off more than it can chew. There's a difference between standing up and stumbling blindly into a quagmire. This feels like a tragic miscalculation, one we'll be paying for years to come. Let's talk about NATO. Formed after World War II, it was meant to be a bulwark against Soviet expansionism. But the Soviet Union is long gone. So what's NATO's role now? Some argue it's more relevant than ever, a counterbalance to a resurgent Russia. Others see NATO as a relic of the Cold War, a dinosaur lumbering towards irrelevance. They argue that its expansion eastward, right up to Russia's doorstep, was a provocation that heightened tensions. Is NATO truly an alliance of equals, or is it more like a puppet show with the US pulling the strings? European nations have grown accustomed to sheltering under the American security umbrella, but what happens when the US, bogged down in foreign conflicts, is no longer willing or able to play the role of global policeman? Speaking of a changing world, let's talk about technology, specifically the tech giants, Amazon, Google, Facebook. These companies have more power than most governments, reshaping our world in their image. We're talking about a new kind of feudalism, where a handful of corporations control the digital landscape. They know what you buy, watch, and think, using that information to manipulate your behavior. And then there's China. With its vast population, booming economy, and authoritarian government, China poses a unique challenge to the West. They're investing heavily in AI, quantum computing, and other cutting-edge technologies. This is the new battleground, not just for economic dominance, but for the future of the internet, privacy and freedom itself. For decades, the US dollar has reigned supreme as the world's reserve currency, but its power is beginning to wane. The rise of China, the growing influence of the BRICS nations, and the increasing talk of de-dollarization are all signs of shifting global finance. Add to that the reckless spending of the US government, and it's no wonder people are losing faith in the greenback. The dollar's days as the undisputed king of the global economy might be numbered. So, what does this mean for us, the ordinary folks caught in the middle of this geopolitical chess match? We need to start paying attention and demand transparency from our leaders. We need to ask tough questions about where our money is going and who benefits from these wars and trade deals. The future is not something that just happens to us. It's something we create. Let's make sure we create a good one.